Greetings, everyone. This week, we're going to talk about the different types of people that you find in stories. The main person, the hero, is also known as the protagonist. This is the character that we root for, that we want to see win in the end. The bad guy is called the antagonist. Makes sense, right? Pro equals good. Anti equals bad. These are the two most important types of people in a story. But just being able to say who they are isn't really a very big help. There are two areas that we want to look at to talk about characters. The first area is to determine their depth. We need to know if they are flat or round. The best way to figure this out is to make a list of their character traits. These are adjectives that you use to describe a character. The more different kinds of traits a character has, the rounder the character is. Round characters are like us. They don't just act or feel one way, but because they interact with other people and the world around them, they react in different ways based on how they feel about the situation and the people. So that's a round character. But how can you tell what a flat character is? One way to think about this is stereotypes. This is the idea of the helpful policeman, the stern teacher, the cranky old man. These characters do what you expect based on the information that you have about them. If there is a girl at school who is mean and bullies the main character, she will always be that way throughout the story. The other area that you need to think about is how much the character changes from the beginning to the end of the story. If a character learns from the events in a story and grows into a different person than they were at the beginning, then they are called a dynamic character. If they are the same person at the end of the story that they were at the beginning, that's what we call a static character. But how do we really learn about a character? There are a couple key ways we discover more about them. First, you want to look at what the narrator says about the character. What words do they use to describe the character's feelings or actions? Another way to get to know a character is what they say, both about themselves and about others. Of course, as many of you already know, the best way to know someone is by looking at their actions. If we look at a character from all of these angles, you can really learn about them as a character. And when we learn about a character, we get a better idea why the story is being told. And doesn't that just make reading so much more interesting?